So I thought I'd put another video onto the channel because I wanted to share a little story that happened yesterday. Because I was at my brother's stag do and we went out go-karting to Durham. I was in my mate's car. I was a passenger, so I didn't have like any equipment with us to record it because it would have been ideal if I'm honest with you. But on the way home, going back to the on the A1 North, we had this car in front of her. And you would think he was driving in the slalom. He really was. You know, he was all over, like lane to lane. He was jerking all over, and we thought, yeah, there's a shit driver. He's got to be pissed. So it was more of like a spur of a moment thing, and I actually rang the police because I thought, you know, you don't want to have hindsight coming into effect in this one, thinking that if you had actually been involved in an accident, you could have done something about it. So, and I was thinking, normally, you know, do I bother, do I not? And I'm glad I did in a way, because the more I think about it, yeah, you know, I didn't know if he was drunk or not. He certainly had the driving capabilities on that particular day as if he had, you know, and if he's going to make the decision to, you know, pick up the bottle, then get behind the wheel, then he deserves everything he gets to be thrown at him. So, you know, and if he wasn't drunk, then that just leaves a sort of debate whether if he's driving like that, he shouldn't really be behind the wheel at all, you know. And I just thought, like, I don't want to be, you know, feeling like, you know, if there was something to be an accident that was splattered all over the news, then I didn't want to be like sort of thinking, oh shit, I should have done something there, I should have rang the police. So I'm glad I did, and it was just bizarre, totally bizarre, and I wish I had some camera equipment to record it because it would have been ideal, it really would have. But I mean, what would you have done? Would you have done, if anyone is watching this, would you have done the same thing? Would you recall the police? Would you have left him to it or what? But yeah, that's totally bizarre, and it's one thing that really gets me with driving is that, okay, you have the little niggly things of what people do, like, you know, the behaviours when they drive, but you know, there's nothing more serious driving than drink driving, drug driving. It really isn't. And anyone who considers this to be like, you know, like a topical thing, oh, I should only have one, or only have half a pint, or a small glass of wine, or whatever, absolutely not. Don't even, if you're going to go out on a night time, just don't bother picking up not even one glass. People will say, well, that's what the law allows us and all that, but your driving will be affected. Your driving will be affected, and there's just simply no way you should contemplate it. The only time you should get into a car when you've had a drink is when you're a passenger. You really should. Or, you know, getting in a taxi or something. That's the only time you should be in the car, when you've had a drink. Nothing else. Because it's just such a monumental selfish thing to do. It really is. Just because you want to drink and get home quickly, or, you know, the quickest way of getting home, you're going to get behind the wheel. Anyone who does that, in my opinion, it should be an automatic ban, an automatic driving ban, you know, for a very long time. Not like a couple of months or anything like that. I'm talking years driving. If I had my way, and if I was writing the laws of the land for drink driving, then me personally, it would be a lifetime ban. If you're going to be that irresponsible once, why are you going to be irresponsible again? That's my opinion. So I'm going to leave it there. If anyone does watch this, leave your comments, what your opinions and thoughts are, and yeah, and I just thought I'd share what's happened. So I'll leave it there, guys. All the very best. Drive safely. Take care. Bye bye.